Hello YouTube, this is Silent Ninja. Just gonna give you guys a bit of a redstone tutorial. This is for pretty much noobs at redstone, you know. Better get straight into it. There's a lot to cover. So you've got your basics, you got your buttons. It's a simple redstone button. You've got your button on a block. You got your redstone coming out. See, you press it, the lights goes on. You got switches. If you flick it down, a redstone current will run through and keep this light on. You flick it up, it turns off. There you got wooden pressure plates. You stand on them, you get power, or you throw something on them and it will also activate it. With stone pressure plates, you can stand on them, but you cannot throw stuff on them. It won't work. Now we've got the length. The length, how far a redstone current will travel. So if we quickly go over here, as this is as far as it will reach. Once you get this distance, if I quickly, whoops, better grab some redstone. Oh, it's down here, isn't it? See, no current. So if we get rid of that, that's when you start using the layers, or repeater. They're called repeaters. And this, so even though this doesn't have a current, if you place a repeater here, this will extend the current for another 15 blocks, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so that's your basic repeaters. And here are just a few other things. They have a few settings. So if you just click this straight on, if you right click it once, there is a bit of a delay. If you right click it twice, there is a fair amount of delay. And then here you flick it once and there's a pretty decent delay. So you can use these because in redstone timing is the key. So yeah, as you can see, fair delay. Now we've got redstone torches. So they just like an automatic power source for redstone. That's as far as it will go. Same distance as a switch or button. Okay, so now we're getting to the just a bit not new. It's just a bit harder. You've got things like inverters. Right now this redstone torch is on. This redstone torch is on, and that is powering this lamp. You've got a piece of redstone running in here with a switch. We flick the switch on and it turns the lamp off. This is called an inverter right here. With this, when you put a powered line of redstone to this block with a redstone torch here, it will turn it off. But then if you flick it back off, it turns this on, if you get what I mean. And we've got, now this is getting to all your like latches and stuff. So this is called an RS-NOR latch. So with buttons, you press them and it only gives a small current. It only does it for a few seconds. With one of these, it allows for the button to stay on. So you press the button and it will stay on. Press it here and it stays on. And so this is just two blocks diagonal from each other, and then two redstone torches on either side. And then if you get rid of this, get rid of these, you can see that's what the RS-NOR latch is. So I'll quickly rig that back up. Oh, my bad. Yeah, and so yeah, bam, stays on, turns off. And now we're getting to some of the gates. So you've got an AND gate. This it requires two levers to be pulled. See, I flick this, that goes off. Now when I flick this, that also goes off and it will turn on this power. But if one of them are on and one is off, it won't work. So that's an AND gate. This is a NAND gate. if hopefully I'm pronouncing that correct. So this is, you power both, and then this turns off. So as you can see, this has got a redstone torch here, but this, it doesn't, so it goes straight through. And if we turn them back on, see, it will power it, turn them off, it's unpowered. Now we have an OR gate. This is you have press, like, you can press one of each button, so you can have, like, you've got two levers here, and then if you want to power this, it can be either. That's why it's called an OR gate, you know, one or the other. So it goes on, even if both of them are powered, it will go on. Only one needs to be powered. Now we have a NOR gate. So this is, you flick one of the switches to turn off this current. You know, you can easily do it with an inverter, but this just, it's a bit it's like cleaner. It's just a nice neat redstone. Okay, we've got a redstone clock. So this allows, if I flick this switch, it's going to turn this clock on. As you can see, it pulses. It gives a pulse. Now, the way to do this is, you place one block. Wasn't meant to do that. So you place one block, leave 3 spaces, place another block. You turn, just turn, then you leave another 3, another block, another 3, then another block. You do that again over here, and then you just only have 2 blocks here and a big distance. And that's, once you put your redstone torches on the face and the redstone, it will start going, and all you have to do is power one of these blocks, as you see, bam, and it stops. Okay, and this is just another smaller, it is a smaller, why do I always, I can never find the redstone torch. This is just a smaller clock, but you'd need a really quick pulse, which I'll show you in a second. So see the quick pulse, and that turns that on. But I prefer this, like my friend showed me how to do it, and I've used it ever since. I don't really like this. Okay, so next we've got, it's a monostable circuit. This is it's fairly new to me. But what happened, I'm pretty sure this is what happens. Press the button, it powers this, which unpowers this torch, but powers this. And because this has a delay on it, it means that because this block has to be unpowered, and both of these are going to have to be unpowered, there's only a short time for when they for when both of these are going to be off. So if you watch, see, so it's a really, that's a quick pulse, and I've only learnt that recently. And next we have it's a rapid pulsar. So it's like this, and I'll just have a good look at that. And then watch this. So this will rapidly give power to anything, whether redstone lamps do not work because the pulse is too quick and it won't turn them on and off, but it does work with pistons. Now, just for you noobs out there who don't know what a piston is, this is a piston. You power it, it pushes out. You unpower it, it pulls back in. Then there's a sticky piston, which is to craft, you just put a piston and then a slime ball above it, and then that will stick to blocks, and just here. So, bam, they'll push it. And this is a button. It will only push it for a small amount of time. 2 blocks a piston cannot push. Obsidian and bedrock. So yeah, they cannot be pushed. And then there's a certain amount of blocks pistons can push, and I'm pretty sure it is 13, so I can push that there. Then if I place this, See, I can't, it won't push it any further. And, oh, there we go. Next, dispensers. They just, it's used to fire or drop things, depending on what the item is. So, if I grab a pig... here we go. Oh, that was a good one by me. Wouldn't you agree? Here we go. Just pop the pig in there. So once I flick the switch, it will power the dispenser, and this will throw out a splash potion. See? Damages him. Damages him. So things like fire charges, snowballs, they will get shot out, and same with splash potions. But things, just normal items like a sword, it will just be like popped out, as if you're dropping it like that. And they're pretty basic, you know. Now you've got your note blocks. These make a sound when you hit them, and then if you right click, they go up in tone. And with these, many people, they make like songs and stuff using redstone with this. So yeah, I've never been a big fan of it, so I'm not that good. So they're probably the basics of redstone, you know. Like when you get to like the RS and latches, they're just for, you know, more experienced people with redstone. Like, I'm not saying I'm any good, but I do know of them, and they are handy to like use because they make redstone a lot easier. So it's just a few ideas for redstone. This will lock these chests. So bam, you can access them. You want to lock them, lick it, and cannot access them. Now this is pretty basic. It's just got two repeaters, a repeater going to each piston, and then that goes down to this block. This is a simple light switch. You know, nothing too fancy. That's just using a redstone lamp. We've got this. This uses a AND gate. You have to flick 2 of these switches to activate this door. So I'm pretty sure it's that. There we go. So here is our AND gate. They've got the 2 switches that will go into here and then activate the door. So that's, yeah, fairly simple. I've made a combination lock, which I thought was pretty cool. I can still like tweak it to make it better, but overall, you know, for me, it was pretty cool. This is something you can do with redstone clocks. So I've got my clock here. I'm gonna press this button, and it will start this. It's like an obstacle course. You could use it in like a wipeout course. So, oh well, I suck at live. Oh, whoa, man, I suck. I really do suck. You know what? I give up. And then you get over here, and it finishes. Well, that's just, there were a few examples, you know, and I hope all you people out there who just don't normally use redstone get into it, because it is really fun. You know, you see a lot of people like Seth Bling make just amazing games and everything. Like, I look up to them. They are just brilliant. So yeah, that's all. Goodbye YouTube, and I'll see you later.